yeah. Maybe you should be down there too. How about that?
Get in line. How about that?
Yeah, no throat.
That's a wonderful
Maybe
line
one-
to start on. Red, what happened? What happened last session?
Well, last time we dealt with several things, several contrasted things, as Hugh went on a long-winded adventure to ensure the safety of his soul, or not soul, as well as to ensure he could find some way to take out Mirka, the poor fool, as he went off to his, not Onagad, sorry, his dragon contact, his black dragon friend, Onkelion, I believe, who, well, didn't have any other hags or anyone else who would be gearing up to take Mirka, knew of a necromancer, someone he doesn't really interact with based on their environment alone, but someone who may be of, well, what he was looking for, powerful enough to take out Mirka and know what needs to get done to ensure it won't be a problem for him. And, well, he set off on that quest, and while that was going on, everyone else was dealing with, said Zoran was avoiding Cohen, as well as engaging with the lizard folk, who seem to have gone through a metamorphosis. Though for Zoran, she just assumes it's part of their, their whole thing of lizards, just, next stage of evolution. Foolishly so, of course. She doesn't know what lizards are. As well as Thankful continuing his contract for her ladyship, deciding to ensure that the relationship has no interruptions and entertainment is to be secured. As he spent time, commissioning our lovely dwarven man to commission armor for the two lovely couple. As, like I said, Zoran was avoiding Cohen, trying to be discreet, but probably failing horribly, as when she was hanging out with Ziggy, the Hydra friend, Twigchild came over, and Vikmar was baffled by her behavior, seemingly somewhat making fun of her as well, and she tried to backpedal and avoid that by essentially telling him to go to his room. Of course, he was able to easily trick her into taking him to her room to meet Cohen himself. As, Cohen was able to tell that she's being a bit foolish and make fun of her there, as he was able to get her to go on a hunting trip. That way they can go in the forest together and maybe, have a conversation, because that was what she was planning to do anyway. And of course, our lovely Dekmoot in the shadows, hearing that, decided to go up to Thinkwell to let him know that there's a chance for success here. And they got together to plan and spy, essentially. Thinkwell as well was able to, Zoran had asked him to make some rings for an idea to keep an eye on the children if they're in danger and such, what she was able to do for her, which was nice. And like I said, while that's going on, Hugh spent a week of travel to an infected forest of poisons or some type of calamity that had befell it that was easily, he was able to get through with no problem, as he came across the necromancer in question, Balthazar, who heard his tale, and while he didn't have the item in question, he can happily give it to him, or get a chance to use it. Find it for him, and he could use it to kill Mirka, essentially. He's taken his time to look for something called the Night Song, and with that, he will have what he needs to end Mirka's reign, or the problem that she's been having with her. Hugh was able to bring up the fact that he had the compass, broken item that was here from some while ago when we went off to go find the Drow woman, was able to point in any direction you desired, essentially. Of course, with a price of innocent blood, but, a small price to pay, I'm sure. And like I said, while that's going on, Zoran and Cohen went on their adventure. Zoran trying to avoid having a conversation and going on hunting instead, but was very much baffled by the fact there are no creatures who would come close by, even though she's been doing this for quite some time. Unbeknownst to her, but even very obvious to Cohen, there was someone else in the wings ensuring that there would be no interruptions between them both, as Dekmoot and Thankwell and everyone else was ensuring that this would go over smoothly, as, with no other way to hunt, Cohen and Zoran had a conversation. Trying to avoid talking about her, newfound feelings for Cohen, and Cohen, of course, not allowing her to run away from the whole thing. Even giving her the chance for a duel, of course, that this will be a prize for each, depending who wins. Zoran couldn't say no and decided to engage happily, especially since he promised to go full out and not hold back. And, it seemed to be going in Zoran's favor until Cohen allowed himself to get stabbed, and Zoran, of course, stumbled at that. And it ended with a kiss, as everyone else celebrated in the background and made themselves known that they were there, as Zoran tried to immediately throw a spear, but Cohen stopped her. And that seemed to go on as they seemed to, the relationship had a another step in much more romantic tension. As Hugh returned to Dragonspear to see the mood change, everyone a bit happier, seems to be a preparation for an event going on, and well, a wedding that Zorn wasn't made aware of fully yet, but everyone else was in the know. As well, Hugh couldn't say no for a chance to bring out his beautiful pipes, as they all prepared for that. As Cohen was leading Zorn here, and beforehand, of course, she had time to talk to Eris. And it was very obvious the conversation that the teacher and student relationship here has been altered in some way, as Hugh seems to be unwilling to trust Eris with his, well, projects, especially since her resurrection of the skeletons he had for for full human made it so they were no longer in his service, and they went off to the Myconids, something that he, of course, found umbrage with. And of course, it seemed Eris understood and was going to go her own way, as she had a realization, unbeknownst to Hugh, about what needs to be done for her poor master. And like I said, Zorn and Cohen came together for a wedding with matching armor, everyone celebrating and having a wonderful time. And Hugh, of course, playing a lovely song. And afterwards, people were talking. Zorn had a moment with Thankful by calling him by his name. Thankful was very much full of happiness for that regard, as well as, well, it seems honeymoons are being planned, as Hugh tried to gather some help in that regard by enticing Zoran and Thankful to a little adventure, though I believe Thankful seemed to be more prepared for other things, as his eye is on some other contracts. And Zoran, well, Cohen was able to distract her with a chance for a duel to deal with her own self, which she was very excited about. And while Hugh couldn't use them both, he still seems determined to go along his own plans to find the night song, unbeknownst to us. And I think that's where it ended.
Yes. Now I can't just unsee it.
We're writing the movie script right now, and that's the fucking glass. You're calling fucking Megan and the fucking her cat. Hey, can we get some people here?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you've already left or planning to leave like right away.
I know Hugh is planning to leave like right away.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, I think Bankwell and Zorman are still there talking with like Mirka.
Oh, listen, the party eventually sort of dies out. You would have left way before that. Where are you going exactly?
Oh, I was told to get manpower, so I'm bringing all the troops over to the Deadlands.
Oh shit! I don't even know what the fuck. Why did I do that to you? It's like, who told you to do that?
Balthazar, right?
Balthazar.
She told you to get allies. Zorman
He literally said, I need we're gonna need some muscle, expendable living muscle, and I'm like, all right, cool.
He's like, I have slaves and other people.
That's true. Okay. Okay. So okay. It's coming all back to me. Okay. Yeah. I mean, the problem is right now the troops are all here partying. So.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that, Hate.
sorry, I was chewing. He would
So still wait for the wedding festivities to end then.
Yeah, as it starts to die down, he would like just make the announcement and say like, yeah, guys, this is we're all gonna be rich with this mission.
Yeah. I mean, tomorrow people will start like prepping to depart, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
As what are the others doing?
Well, I know Cohen said he has someone who's going to watch the kids. Someone in the Baldur's Gate, apparently.
That is true. Will absolutely be the comedy bit.
You can always see the bit, and I can see two bits forming in front of my eyes.
He said it was some. I don't think it said it was someone in Baldur's Gate, right? Someone from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I think so. He knows someone
It's
basically.
a very important difference.
I
But
thought
yeah.
he was in Baldur's Gate, but I can't be sure.
Hmm.
If I said in, I meant to say from, so it's fine.
Got it.
Um, but yeah,
Thank
as
Thank was preparing his finest travel cheese.
yeah, everyone's kind of prepping to march. As you'll lead the army mostly to the swamp, directly south.
Mhm.
Whereas the others you'll kind of go off west, walk on the road basically. As not sure if there's any conversations between Thankful and Zorwin or any of your traveling companions.
So, on a honeymoon of death here, do I just kill everyone or do I just kill only myself?
Are you asking this of Cohen?
Yes.
I think only yourself.
Oh, okay. Well, that's understandable. I require a lot of work. Okay, very
Would
well
you
then.
like to kill other people?
I like to fight other people. That's a difference.
That can be arranged. Any
can be?
preferences? Yeah.
Strong?
Mm-hmm. Determined?
That's the main thing, yeah, yeah.
Violent? I guess that would also work for you.
Yeah, that works, yeah, yeah. As long as they're not weak. I appreciate that.
No. We'll deal with the weak ones.
Good, good. Only the strong for my blade.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
She's like, yes. She does a fist bump. this is gonna be so fun. Honey muffin, I can't wait. So exciting.
I still think it needs some work.
I'm gonna get there. Don't worry. Give it some time.
How about
Maybe wants to
cupcake?
kick my cupcake. Right? Oh, I've tasted them. These don't really look like a cupcake.
But isn't he sweet? But
That's true.
Am I that sweet?
You taste sweet, so I guess that's the same, right?
Maybe.
We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
As he kind of like looks, travel for like about half a day on the road, as eventually you'll see like there's a man that approaches your cart, your carriage rather. As Cohen's gonna sort of get out, and as you kind of like look at the man's kind of just kind of like standing there looking, waiting patiently as Cohen like starts talking with him.
Man with children.
As yeah, they seem to be like friendly at the very least. As Cohen just kind of taps the cart a couple of times with his fist and says, "Okay, well, everyone, this is Will. He's gonna be babysitting you for I just think at least like around a month. I'm sure you can handle that, Will." Like he adopts a much more like sort of proud pose and like, I've slayed many demons. I'm sure I can handle a couple of kids just fine.
Can Zoran take a look at this guy just to
Yeah.
make sure he's up to snuff?
I mean, he looks like an adventurer, I guess. He's like well composed, has a blade to his side, but thankful. There's some magic sort of around him. This is in fact level 20.
this is before the game. This is before he gets down level.
She wants to punch him to make sure, but she's gonna glance at
I was
Cohen.
gonna say, thankful. You've been around.
Yeah. Can I detect infernal magic with differentiating whatever, like a warlock, for example? Is that hypothetically asking?
I won't tell you much, just that his patron is the devil. But you can roll me a scan roll.
I'll check him out. I'll give him the sniff.
Sniff.
I'll sniff Will.
Smell the cut of his jib.
I'll analyze the cut of his chip.
Listen, Thankful. That's impossible. Honestly, that's impossible.
What's
But this
impossible?
man bears a striking resemblance, like the one-eyed, the general facial features.
The skin tone.
There's a very. You've spent time in Baldur's Gate, right, Thankful?
Yeah. This was
There's
his latest venture.
there's an uncanny resemblance to older Ravengard.
Yeah.
That's impossible, because, well...
Yeah, why the fuck would the noble son be out here in the fucking booty?
Yeah, also, like, the one-eyed, like that looks like someone who's been out here for a while to get injured like that.
Exactly. It seems like a normal adventure to me.
Now that you think about it, Thankful, there is an adventure that's sort of known across...
Blade of Frontiers.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Thrower. This lad is very well experienced. Has his own fancy title, in fact.
What's the title?
The Blade of Frontiers. Am I right, good sir?
He'll chuckle and say, at your disposal. As Cohen's like, okay, enough with the titles before we get to know each other a bit too much. It's like, hands off the kids.
He's feeling the competition.
Zora would give each of them a hug and a kiss, of course.
No,
Gotta do
she
proper
is-
goodbye.
Clearly concerned, Thankful, that Will might just decide to kill Zorwin.
Yeah,
because
demon, yeah, that's
he
true.
is known for killing the Infernal, I will
Yeah,
remind
that's
you.
true. Yeah.
I was gonna say, is he not saying anything about the clearly red woman in front of him?
I assume they're wearing disguises, otherwise the road's gonna...
Yeah. No, I assume we prepared like something, like some glamour rings, whatever, like some robes. Yeah.
That's why Cohen's like, okay, time to go. It's like shuffles the children. Pats him on the back, gets back on the carriage and starts fucking driving away.
Zora would yell out she promises to bring them back a prize or a skull.
He like kind of does like Will does like a double take where he like looks back. Ah, your mother there is quite humorous. It's just
Oh no, that's someone else.
Vicmar nods, letting him believe. As Cohen just says, the good thing his heart is good, but his brain
Listen.
not the sharpest man around.
That's fine. He didn't know. Listen, he didn't know, so it was fine.
My
didn't
dear
mention-
wife, my dear Firestarter, can you not announce that we are gonna bring them skulls to everyone? Let's get that like a family thing.
Is skulls not a thing you bring? Prizes? The skins of your enemies?
No, that's a very cultural thing for where you come from.
That makes me sound suspicious, and
That's well, Willow is a good friend. I don't think he will tolerate me hanging out with you, Zorwin. Kinda
But I can
hates your kind.
he's a demon hunter.
That sounds like a him problem then.
Well, he will defend the children, and he's like skilled enough that I trust him. So you can fight him afterwards, okay?
I can.
No.
Why do you tease me with such things and to take them away?
Listen, because I'm giving you the best fight of your life yourself. Now that's not something you can beat.
That is true. I'll allow it this time, but next time if this happens, I'm going to be upset.
I'll take that.
I'm gonna ask: do we always bring more than one person, more than us, to a honeymoon? She kind of like looks at Thankful with a raised eyebrow.
I'm just your servant.
Well,
Ignore me. Don't mind me.
The honeymoon begins once we're inside the gauntlet. Thankful will be with Murka doing other things.
I'm just doing technical support. Ignore me, don't mind me.
Like, it would be rude if we made Thankful drive his own carriage, right?
It would has a question mark.
No, no, listen. The actual honeymoon begins. You'll know it when I'll tell you when it begins.
I will not disturb you. Don't you worry.
It'll be a bit awkward. I don't know the rules of this place, but so far I'm excited about everything I'm hearing here.
There'll be a lot of fighting. There will be no one to disturb or judge you, and I think there's like a few extra surprises as well that I don't even know about. So
This is the best thing she's heard all day, Grunt. She's very excited about this one.
just a beaming smile.
She is polishing her weapons
Yeah.
to a sheen.
Bank will create itself like a hotel fucking servant fucking attire.
Don't
It's
you
made
worry.
one.
Orc, I need your help, Thankful.
Yeah.
We're not gonna prank you lie otherwise. We need all the help we can get.
Oh yeah, we do need to free the night song.
Yeah. As Hugh, you're marching down with all the troops. The trolls, the lizard folk, the cats, the ravens, everyone.
Yep.
I'm not sure if you're having
Some
fun.
kobolds too, maybe.
I'm not sure if you want to do anything on your way to the Shadowlands.
I would have one of the ravens fly to Ancalagon's cave just with the message that if things go wrong here, to go with Plan Hag.
What was Plan Hag? Remind me.
It was to gather all the hags that were making a coalition against Mirka.
Another one. Okay.
Yep. And he just promised it like extra cheese if it completes its mission.
Yeah. Listen, it can deliver a message without me having to roll. It's fine.
Okay.
Let me actually type it so I don't forget. Yeah, as days and days pass as you eventually make your way. And by you, I mean both of the groups. But since the other one is much smaller, you'll probably get there a bit early. As, well, as you approach this sort of... you see the darkness ahead, both you, Zorwin, and Thankful. The magic infesting these lands is sickening and quite hostile to any form of life. As you sort of stop the carriage, as you see up on the road, you see both Eris and Murka, and overlooking the desecrated landscape. Scone's like, well, we're going on foot from here.
Very well then. My blade is ready.
Murka turns around and looks at the three of you. I hope the journey was quite alright.
Mostly a bunch of bumps, nothing too difficult. No one did even kill.
Yes, I was... Is that something that... He looks at Cohen. You need, like, more people to fight than just yourself?
I was promised battles. If there's no battles here? The fighting myself was, of course, very important to me.
Yes, I could take her to... As she looks at Cohen, Cohen's like... Gives you, like, a very, like... I'm not so sure look.
What's going on?
Well, there's a meeting happening in a nearby place. A lot of powerful people. Wanna fight them.
I heard you had powerful people. Why the hesitation?
Cohen's like, I don't know what we're gonna deal with some of these. Listen, how about you fight yourself, and if that's like boring, we can deal with the other three. Sounds good.
Very well. A battle with the promise of more is always exciting. Not too sure why you seem to have any doubts about my skill, but I'll prove it to you.
Eris looks at you and says, it also might be good if we have backup in case things go poorly. As Murka just nods. The backup will be indeed enlightening. Now, shall we? As she kind of like... You see spraying, kind of like, almost like there's a fine dust that she throws onto all of you. As there's this soft white light that envelops. That should do it for the curse. You should be resistant to it. Now come. As she's gonna like start leading you through the shadows themselves. Not sure if there's any conversations you would like to have until you reach your destination.
I think Zorn would ask why it's so dark, if nothing else, out of curiosity's sake.
Merc, I will say this. This land has been rather cursed. This is the aftermath, so been cursed for quite a while.
Everybody knows not to go here. These roads are closed and not traveled by no one. Except for a few brave enough adventurers who are fools enough to go through here. Or strong enough, of course. These are called the food of the dead, after all.
Oh, not a lot of dead I see here.
It's because the shadows claim them.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yes, that's why I procured some pixie dust.
Can we fly with it?
No.
Ah, I see.
Only with Red Bull.
I read it in the book while I was telling to the children, so I didn't know it was a thing that happened or not.
Not with this one at the very least, but it is quite useful in its own way. As, yeah, she's gonna lead you through some ruins. As eventually you're gonna end up in front of these massive metal doors. As she's gonna gesture for you, Zoran, like you will do the honors.
She does so with gusto.
Yeah, they're heavy, but as you kind of like yank them, you slowly drag them open. And she says, well, after me, as gonna take you into what basically looks like a sort of mausoleum sorts. Gonna bypass a few graves as she kind of stops in front of a wall. As you see, Murka looks at you, thankful, and say, "Just please blow up this part right here." And she like one of the walls.
Chef, fireball.
As like a few gestures and a word. Spell ignites and shatters the bricks as it reveals a deeper underground passage because nobody has time for fucking puzzles.
The old fireball method. The old fireball methods to fucking disarm traps.
Yeah, you'll head deeper inside as it appears to be some sort of temple. Now, Zorwin, I doubt you'd be educated enough to know, but thankful
Yeah, I was probably one of a Sharon code at some point.
you know how Sharon temples look. At least read about them, and this definitely looks like one.
Yeah, I think the big statue in the middle, looking
Yeah.
down upon me.
It's a dead giveaway. As you'll be making your way inside as says well, I believe Sir Cohen can take you to fund room. Me and Thankful and Eris will have another job around here. And if you think that's boring, I suppose I will take you to the let's call it honeymoon party.
Yes. Lead me the way, Cohen.
As Cohen smiles and I'll kind of lead you off to the left side. As Murkai like kind of looks at them, waiting for them to like sort of disappear in the dark hallways. As she looks at you, Thankful, and says, "Now for the real thing we need here. We need to free what I believe to be a trapped angel on Asimar."
Don't you fucking dare, Grunt.
Would good now, Grunt? I have a question.
Yes.
Would Grunt have heard that? Franco learned the legend of the Night Song in passing, like the fucking myth.
So it's I feel like it's an obscure thing. I'm not sure. Give me.
Okay, never mind. Okay,
I would say no. It's not really cult related. Unless
Sorry,
you're
okay.
like a Sharon, I don't think you would know about it.
No, he was not a proper. He worked with Sharon. Okay, no.
You know what an Asimar is.
Okay. He never was a Sharon. He just worked with them. He enchanted stuff their tankers.
It gets worse, Aid. It gets way worse.
Yeah. I wondered what someone like you would do in a place like this.
Well, need someone to help me find the Hughes stone.
Wait, what?
Yes. Who better
What's it?
than a child of Loon?
God damn. I'm not sure what the fucking say. Well, lead away then. I'm sure he'll be overjoyed once it gets back to him. Let's open
You
him.
know he won't. You literally know he won't.
Maybe it'll improve his magic casting potential. Maybe he could...
I believe she's trapped in the Shadowfell. Gonna need a way to break that open.
This temple seems to be larger than anything I've seen. I've not seen such architecture ever before. Most places I've been with Shrans were kind of fucking like ramshackle fucking basements.
Well,
I assume there must be some kind of holy altar here, considering the fucking big fuck up statue.
there's probably a lot of those. The thing is, they usually had this was I believe, from what I was told, a place where they would test their acolytes, their disciples. At the very end, they would enter the Shadowfell. But we're not gonna do that. Instead, I'm gonna cast a nice dandy little spell. And well, we'll let Cohen and Zorwin have their honeymoon fun.
Oh, I see. You're leading them along the old Justiciar gauntlet.
Yes. I believe at least one of those trials should be fun for them. As
Many Shrans would kill to get to a place like this.
kind of smiles. My dog just walked up to the door, opened it,
Yeah.
looked outside, and then quickly ran back underneath my desk. I'm like, what do you even want?
He saw ghosts, Grunt.
King.
He saw the spirits, Grunt.
Damn. Thankful, why don't you give me an invoke roll?
Sure thing. Can I use my overload to
Yes.
basically add 1 dice for? I
Yes.
think you need some. I think you need to. No, I just can't resist any consequences.
I believe in you. Holy shit. Thankful. This little temple, this fucking, like, what are these people, like, so, like, doing? So many spells to just fucking bypass this shit. You figure out immediately how to just kind of, like...
I am using flies and the fly stuff to fly down to the bottom of the fucking thingy.
This is, like, how fucking Knock gets upcasted to level 20. Yeah, listen, you could probably open a portal to the Shadowfell, like, right here. You don't even have to venture that far.
Very well then. Are you ready? I just want to come along. This is pretty dangerous.
I knew why I brought you along. It's quite impressive to figure it out so easily.
I've been with many gods before. Indoor Shroud was a bit of a vengeful bitch when I left the cult. But anyway. Alright then.
Yeah, they both just kind of stare at you.
I opened
As
the
you
portal, yeah.
open, you translocate the portal of the Shadowfell in front of you as you all three step into it. As this sort of vortex feels very alien. That you do know you're in the right place, but you also know that you are kind of on a timer right now. Cause
Char is not a nice one.
Yeah, but you do see her. You see this, like, angel, this Asimar, sort of chained up, imprisoned, locked away.
Alright then, let's make it quick. Do you have the fucking key? Yeah.
Morka is like, well, there's no real key, but
We are on the clock right now.
well, Thankful, listen, you figured out the fucking...
That's true.
Can just roll me invoke again. You already have a bonus because you rolled a critical. You kind of know the ceremony. You know what needs to be done.
Do I roll this with a +1 modifier again?
Yeah. You're cooked, Hate. That's
It's only mixed.
yeah. You realize the key to this ritual is to you notice a very suspiciously well placed spear on the ground off to the side. You realize, given what you know, and this Hell Temple was at sort of a trial, and at the very end, you are meant to slay this servant of Saloon, sort of finalizing your process into becoming a Dark Justiciar. Which all you have to do is end the process, throw the spear away.
I take my staff and fucking push it down slowly.
As it tumbles, the angel, she looks confused at you. She doesn't understand what the three of you are doing here. And as she goes to say something, she sees you just slowly push the spear as like it creaks a bit before tumbling down. And there's a rumble. There's a rumble as the Shadowfell kind of resonates at your actions. As Murka sort of says some magic words and this chain snap. The angel's wings sort of flap several times. It says, I don't know who you are, but I will not forget this.
Have to go before the house mistress awakes.
Yes, she's gonna soar up and... Yeah, well, Thankful, you open the portal once, you can do it easily again. As you are all three just out. Back into the temple.
Can you make him roll again?
No. He critted. Crit it.
Please, Grunt.
No.
Please, pretty please for me.
It's not your birthday.
Time to cook even more hate. So
I second say like that was easy and expected.
that's Mordecai just says, "You're a powerful sorcerer. Honestly, this is why I needed your help."
I am thankful the mighty after all.
Meanwhile, while this is happening, Zorwin, you are charging down the hallways, following Sir Cohen as you kind of you find like several doors that lead into sort of they're like labeled as trials, and you kind of like want to go into one, and Cohen's like, no, that one's like stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, like you don't fucking and that one's just like I would say boring. No, we'll go to we'll skip to the fun one. As he leads you to the third door, which he'll kind of like open it. There's a small little altar, and like approaches it, kind of cuts himself a bit as he pours a bit of blood into the bowl, as some sort of magic takes effect. He looks back at you and says, "Well, it's quite simple now. Just go inside and there'll be a shadow copy of you and me."
She like looks almost very touched, and she will give him a kiss before she just runs over, probably laughing the entire way.
Yeah, I know, Red. Fuck the jumping puzzle. I don't. And the other one literally just fucking used one teleport and it's done. Oh, fuck.
But there's like a map at the bottom of the floor that you just follow. It's easy.
No, teleport dimension door, my beloved.
Yeah, I was gonna say, fuck the shadow jumping puzzle.
I just jumped on the platforms like with like a fucking like.
Who could have guessed Grunt would use the Wicked Ones game to dump on Baldur's Gate 3?
I'm not even done yet. Yeah, as Zorwin, you charge into the room as, yeah, there's a version identical to yourself and Sir Cohen just waiting as they're ready to engage.
She doesn't even give it, like, she doesn't even stop running it. She just tosses her halberd immediately towards herself to, like, spear.
Give me a smash roll. It'd be really funny if you fail.
Can I use...
Don't you have Battle Master?
Yeah, I have Battle Master as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, but your clone
will-
also has Battle Master, so.
That bitch. Shoot, what is... I want to use my Dark Heart, if that's alright, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Where's my smash button at?
She crits though. You're done. Okay.
That bitch. Okay.
So yeah, you launch the spear as she's gonna like to sort of defend against it. She's gonna launch the shadow Sir Cohen into it. As the spear kind of meets him in the middle, fucking sort of stopping it a bit in its track before impaling him into a nearby wall, as your shadow self has taken this time to charge you with her own spear. Which I'm gonna use your own stats to roll against you. How about that?
How about it, Grunt? How about it?
Holy shit. That's destiny. Just takes a
I hate it here. Grunt! Shadow! Can Shadow Zorwin hear the words of Hugh
no,
inspire
unfortunately.
her?
No.
Because, yeah, listen, this has happened to Zorwin before, and Zorwin's been inspired too. What if Shadow Zorwin remembered the same words of
Let me check
of,
let me read. You can send a threat to have an ally remember your. They're not an ally.
Currently, they're working against me. This person is an ally to me.
I
No.
don't know. I'm on
No.
my honeymoon.
This is my ally.
You on my honeymoon. What do you mean? This is about
You are working to scam Char, in fact, not working
Yeah, I was
with her.
gonna say you're literally
Balthazar
working.
is your ally.
Yeah, Balthazar, you are literally working against Shar. Hate, I don't.
You can buff Kefric form once we fight him.
So yeah, as The shadow, you are. I was gonna say, are you gonna use Battle Master? Because the shadow's gonna use Battle Master against you.
Yeah, of course. I know myself pretty well.
Put the stress
Yeah,
down
stress.
as she tries to take a swing, but she is not fast enough as you manage to duck out of the way. And with like one heavy kick, and as you grab the weapon and kick her away, you have a second halberd now, and the shadow is completely unarmed.
Oh yes, I'm gonna bring that down immediately to her head repeatedly until she stops moving.
It's fine, Mac. I mean, Tara's not here at this point. Safe. Yeah, give me another smash roll.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well, as you keep hacking, the shadows eventually disperse. But they do manage to put up a bit of a fight. It is you yourself you're fighting after all, so I'm gonna give you like a disadvantage muscles now. And as you're sort of done with that, Shadow Cohen has managed to unimpale himself from the wall, drops down, halberd in hand, ready to finish the job, as he will charge. And what are you gonna do, Zor?
Okay, let's see. I will actually use another Battle Master, if that's all right, Gren,
Yep.
to spend a stress to do basically, assumably go slide down because I assume I can't go up because he has a bigger reach. Slide down under his reach and then spear him from the bottom, basically.
I think that's still be a smash roll.
Yeah.
Oh, success!
Now listen. Does get a chance to fuck his mind. Yeah, I mean, as you like start hammering it in, well, maybe you've learned, maybe you grew in strength, most definitely.
Of course.
As this one, wounded as he is already, cannot stand up your overwhelming strength. As eventually the shadows dissipate. You're left alone in the room.
She's jumping with joy right now, Grunt. She's like, I'm not sure if Cohen's here or not. I assume he's outside the room.
He's like looking at from the stairwell, kind of clapping at you.
Did you see? Did you see?
Huh?
Fucking badass.
Yeah, not only did you defeat yourself, you also defeated like an inferior version of myself. That's something to say.
Inferior version. I think I can take you down now as well. Don't be jealous. My muscles are better than yours.
I don't know about but your brain though.
Brain
Brain
muscles. Your ass. Still kicked your ass. Bow down before your queen.
Maybe not just yet. This is a bonus round. You want to kill like a devil? I heard there's like one skulking about.
Yes. Absolutely.
Time to kill your gear. What do you mean, Mac is the good boy? Fuck him.
Yeah.
Literally has a body made out of flesh. As you kind of like start walking back up the stairs, and you see Thankful with everyone kind of just, the other two, Eris and Murka, as you see the two of them returning, and Murka looks at you to be like, it was faster than I expected.
That was glorious, America. Wonderful.
Cohen just says,
easily explained.
We just did one of the trials, the fun one. It's like, I should have expected that. Well, I am glad you enjoyed my little present. Oh, there's another one if you want.
Yes, Maker, I have been giving so many gifts. I would kiss you right here and now.
Cohen says, I think we can go after the fiend. And she's like, no. I think he can hang out here for a while longer, but There's 3 people that we need to dispatch before Hugh gets here. You see, as she looks at you, Tangle, this is the staging ground that a powerful new cult planning to start their operations from. And, well, I decided we can take them down now and also use that to our advantage when we bargain to find Sir Hugh's soul.
All right. Which deity are they praying to? Or it's like more of a personality cult.
Well, one is the Apostle of Merkel, the other one of Bane, and the third one of Baal. So I think Zorman will have fun with that.
The classic trio, the gang's back together.
They're just sore losers, honestly. You'd think they would learn after a while.
No, they don't. No, they're kind of petty. They keep trying, though. I gotta admire the spirit, at least.
Is it, though, admirable if you just don't learn from your own mistakes?
No, not really.
But yes, I believe I think Zorwin and Cohen can deal with that, while we'll deal with the Necromancer.
Mirka, you have given me a great gift. I shall reward you one day with something.
I want nothing more than your friendship and your happiness. I'm glad to see. Jean, you turned from a angry little confused devil to something so beautiful.
I think I'm still angry. I'm not a wimp.
Like you're more happy than angry nowadays.
Yes, my life is no joy.
Maybe angerness is her happiness. How about that?
Cohen just kind of says, I don't know, she looks more embarrassed more often than not, but...
You shut up. Don't ruin this for me. You just sit there, look pretty, while I do a lot of work.
Cohen will start dragging you off to this kind of like, go find this trio of losers, in fact.
Yeah. If I could just turn to Mirka. Tanari are creatures of passion, after all. I guess she found a different passion than murdering.
Honestly, that was the hope, and I'm glad I succeeded there.
Another masterful scheme.
That's one of my greatest yet. Although I think Sir Hugh will also benefit from my schemes. Truly thankful you've taught me so much on how to be evil.
Aww. I'm so proud of you.
See, up until now, I was helping people without even realizing. But now I will consciously, every villain's plan, make them undo it themselves.
That's mischievous, huh?
I will make them so miserable they will even forget why they were doing the stuff they were doing in the first place.
Banquo will cry a tear of joy. It truly did grow much, much wiser.
I think if this goes off, I think I will deserve the title, finally. Orca the Evil Hag.
Alright then, let's go and mess up another scheme of the old three bugging Maddies.
Yeah, the 3 of you will walk some of the winding hallways as eventually you reach a room. You do see this sort of stitched up man covered in robes as he's like operating on this giant flesh golem that's been clearly stitched from dozens and dozens of bodies. He looks back confused. And who dares disturb my research?
Banquo the Mighty, you asshole! Die! I want to invest a massive fucking fireball. I want to buy stress to make it fucking bigger. Yeah. Just for like show of an effect. I think just 1 stress or like 2 stress for like level 3. Let me go check real quick. I want to be as flashy as possible.
Yeah,
Bury him inside the room.
I think 2 stress for like a level 3, just basically.
Yeah, I want to bring the room down and fucking bury him in it.
Yeah.
Only mixed.
As you launch this, and as your spell sort of, he goes to counter it, but Mirka sort of twists the counter spell a bit. As your fireball turns from this globe of flames into what looks like a flaming cage as it envelops the room. And everything inside begins to melt. As he like starts screaming in pain. Before eventually the stone sort of covers him up.
Eat shit, asshole!
Like, you know
That
what's...
felt fucking good.
You know what's the fun part? He was so obsessed with living forever.
I think he will.
I think he will too.
We gave him lots of time to think about stuff.
Those flames will not die out, by the way.
Can I high five you? Let's go. High five, Mirka.
She will high five you.
I'll try to jump up here.
As yes, you've encased this man into a continually molten pit of fire and lava, basically. As it will kind of slowly melt everything around it until it fucking sort of sinks deeper into the earth.
Beautiful. This is oh wait.
Yeah, Tate, but the problem is they're not marching an army, are they? It's 3 people, unfortunately for you. And the detour literally took half a day, so shut the fuck up. As, well, Zorwin, you're walking with Sir Coing back through the Shadowlands. You approach the castle in the distance.
So who are these 3 that I'm going to be killing?
Depressive, abusive dad, an overachieving tyrant, and a psychopath.
Can they fight? Are they worth
Yes,
the trouble?
at least 2 of them. I'll deal with the raccoon man.
Raccoon man.
You'll
Well, I'm
know
sure
it when you'll see it.
Very well. I've never met a species of raccoon people, but
No, it was a
things new here.
It was a joke at his hairstyle. Don't worry.
I see. Very well then. How should we go in? Do I punch a wall?
I
Do I
think you
burn
can
something
just
down?
go inside and kill them all.
I love you so much.
He'll chuckle and give you a kiss.
She's already in there racing. Anything in her path, grunt, she's butchering.
Yeah, I don't honestly at your power level at this point. I doubt skeletons and other undead will pose much of a challenge. You use like if you take 1 stress for battle master, you're just automatically gonna fucking mow through them like they're nothing.
Yes, I'm not even sure this is considered stress related. She's having so much fun.
Well, unfortunately, I am the GM, so
Yeah, you're good.
put down the stress.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, you're butchering your way through the castle, smashing doors and servants alike, kicking everyone that tries to stop you before you barge into this main room. As yeah, there's these 3 individuals sitting at a table that, well, now they're sort of standing as just did this because I found like cool art pictures and that's about it. It's my main motivation. The scene.
Do I have the second Hellbrother, or it disappeared once I killed my shadow self, right?
Oh, you have your previous one anyway.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna toss one of my Hellbreds into one of those fucker face. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Well, I'm gonna toss it straight to the red wearing woman.
Okay, give me a smash roll.
It's hope.
That's
Oh,
not. That's,
since I already used.
Hmm.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, I'm saying.
I said since I used rolled one of them with the negative modifier, does it go away or is it still
Yes,
there?
it's
Okay, good.
gonna say, I'm sorry, Mac. Gortash is a Chad.
He is Chad, I think.
The problem is Gortash is just like he's defeated by his own villain schemes because he partnered
That
with the
is true.
psychopaths. I'm like, Gortash, you just chose very poor allies. What the fuck?
Look, the problem was the original ally was Dirge and not
Yeah.
this one.
The
So,
problem with Gert is always doomed to die. You cannot, in fact, ally with him.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
truly the one romance everyone was clamming
That
for.
is true.
Grunt.
Hmm.
Can I flash back to when I sent that letter to the bird to also have included a list of all the information I knew about Mirka to hand over to the hags in case I didn't make it?
Yeah, I mean, I assume you would have shared a lot of your
Yeah.
schemes with.
And Caligon was the only motherfucker who actually at least pretended to have my back. I assume he would have tried to betray me eventually. But
I'm on my honeymoon.
And
sir.
Caligon's preparing. In fact, what if Caligon's also switching sides?
Yeah, you'll.
I threw an axe at him.
As you threw, she's gonna sort of. It's not gonna like run her through, but she doesn't manage to dodge just in time as it sort of skewers. It just kind of skewers her as like not, but like slashes her arm deeply as it impels itself into a chair. And Cohen just says, "Can you just not like throw your weapon? Now what you're gonna do?"
I have more than one axe, and I have a hellbred. Come on. I didn't just bring nothing with this fight.
Like steps in and the sort of the man is gonna like stand up. He was about to say something before Cone just fucking dashes to just basically just gut him as he leaves the other two to your hand.
it's like, please wait, this is an orphan's charity.
He would say that to lie to you to get you to
I'm
not
sorry,
kill him.
Gortash's deadliest weapon is that he can just lie to you. Zorwin is very vulnerable to mental attacks.
That's true.
I'll listen. I'll give you better honeymoon.
It's like, wait, no, listen. I can give you so many combatants. That's why he has to kill him before he says anything.
I can give you Karlak. She's also red and angry.
Maybe for season 2. But yeah, as the fight will go on, the sort of the half elf sort of kind of gets up as he like lifts this massive hammer and just kind of kicks the entire like table. It's like a long table for multiple people. Just kicks it flying towards you, Zorwin.
Yeah, Zorwin's gonna try to like.
Gonna say you can either
roll?
can give me like a finesse roll to try and dodge that shit and sort of move in a bit closer. Otherwise, you're gonna take the hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to use finesse then. Oh no, failure.
Well, I'm gonna have to mark down that muscles again as you manage to try and like dodge it
My muscles.
in time, but sort of kind of like hits you before the woman in red is up close to you, holding 2 knives, and is about like has an absolutely maniacal smile on her face. You can tell Zorwin she's enjoying this about as much as you are, if not more.
Ah, Ken. Well, probably not really.
Meanwhile, somewhere at the edge of the Shadowlands, Hugh, you've led the troops here. You've arrived. You realize most of them, all of them in fact, will just die if they walk inside.
That's why I have this lantern.
You do. As
I torture the fae, the little fairy.
yeah, as it sort of screams in pain and curses you. As it lights,
Yeah.
sort of the light shines brighter. providing a much needed reprieve. Some of the others will light torches as well to assist. As there you see it. You see it flying through the air. An Asimar.
What the fuck?
As suddenly the entire shadows are disappearing. As you can
Prepare for battle, men!
everyone's kind of just arming themselves, but the Asimar clearly doesn't give a shit about you as she passes by high up in the air and the shadows just dissipate. As you realize the curses. Oh, not sure if it's lifted gone.
He just says, "My scenic view!"
Yeah, it's gone.
What the fuck?
Shadows, the whispers, everything.
The fact that this ASMR just clearing this entire area of corruptions means that she could absolutely roll me and everyone here, right?
You can imagine she'd be pretty powerful. Maybe not all of you, but you would take severe casualty.
Bitch did just fucking...
She is now flying towards the castle that you can clearly see in the distance, though.
Oh no! My good friend Balthazar! He's in trouble!
He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't.
You know what? You know what? Fuck this ASMR ground! I'm shooting the bitch!
What are you shooting? We don't have siege equipment.
Magic.
Fucking kilometers away. Oh, maybe
I can't shoot the magic at her.
You're not the fucking power wizard. You're like a summoner.
I have three.
Sure, you know what? I'll be nice to you. I'll be I've never been this nice in my life. Hey, we can roll an invoke.
Appreciate it.
Get split open.
It's a critical.
Yeah. What are you gonna?
Go!
What are you gonna shoot?
I'm gonna use a lance.
Because unlike Thankful, you don't have the fucking traits to give you tier 2 and 3. So your spell is basically a tier 1. But it will definitely hit, so.
Lance of Necrotic Energy. That.
I don't even fucking know what that is, you D&D nerd.
No, I'm just saying I am shooting a lance of Necrotic. I'm just not an actual spell. I don't know, fucking...
it's like...
Necrotic Ray, how about that, Grun? You happy?
You launch that, and as it kind of pierces one of the wings, she kind of tumbles a bit as she crashes into the tower.
Eat shit, you feathery fuck!
As the soldiers...
That's how it's done.
Drac approaches you and says, "Shall we siege the tower, my lord?"
Absolutely. We're gonna fuck that bitch up!
As the army then descends, they march, some of them more disciplined than others, but everyone moving with purpose. As they begin, you can hear sounds of battle coming from the distance as they will rush ahead of you. As you approach, you will be met by 3 people. Murka, Thankful, and Eris. As Thankful, you do see your forces marching on Moonrise. As Murka just kind of mostly to herself, but I should deal with the rest of the undead.
You just shouts across the field. So, you fully turned against me then, huh?
Eris just looks...
You have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Murka's we came here to help Dorwin and Cohen on their honeymoon.
You are interfering with my job that I was going to get paid for. And you've destroyed this beautiful land!
Well, I mean, Yes.
You know the arm would have died in the shadows, right?
You, he just looks at Mirka and says, "You are the least evil hag that will ever walk this earth."
It seems like I've ruined quite a lot of people's lives, as she chuckles.
Yes, evil people. That doesn't fucking count.
Why not? I think
That's what heroes do. Heroes are good people.
No, but heroes try to redeem villains. Make them suffer so much that they redeem themselves.
No, that's first of all, that's the same thing. Second of all, those heroes are lame and gay. Real heroes kill the fuck out of villains.
I think he's mad. I think he's like
Yeah,
mad.
it's-
That's like a story about a knight actually being nice to a dragon. They kill the fucks.
I feel like he's adopting the logic of the three fucking evil gods.
I think I've earned my title. Look at him.
Yeah, you make him mad. Yeah, you made him big mad. An angry bone man.
It's fine, Hugh. My evil machinations have yet to fully blossom.
Yes, I know. You probably still have one more moves to screw me over, like you've been doing this entire fucking time when I did nothing to you, ever. I don't know what your problem is with me.
Hugh. You just. I thought you would understand.
We were chill at one point, and then you just started fucking with me for no reason.
You claimed to understand how evil people behave.
Yeah, this is not it.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny, Hugh.
Seems to me like you just don't like me being evil, Hugh. But I like
I think
it.
she's.
I don't like you fucking me over personally.
Hugh, I think she's enjoying your suffering. I think that's pretty evil.
I think
No, it's just being a fucking douchebag. Like you. You're a douchebag. It's not evil, it's just being an asshole.
Sounds quite evil to me.
Yeah, assholes are evil.
But you ever wondered what would be the most evilest thing I could do to you in this entire world?
What? Curse me with humanity again and put the soul in my body?
You, I don't need to put your soul in the body. When I can just... She's gonna like extend her hand. And as she like closes her fist.
Counterspell.
You don't have counterspell.
You're not a...
I have done counterspell before.
You have not you don't have tier 3 magic, Hugh. Calm down.
But you see, Grunt, I just crit. Can we give you a shot?
You crit, sure.
What are the odds, right, guys?
I can't
Holy
believe this.
shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
As her magic fizzles out. Thankful, it's up to you now.
Oh, time to overload. Time to pick up the fucking bird.
Cast True Resurrection, Thankful. That's the
I will
message
overload.
you get.
Can I shoot Thankful?
No, you can't do
stone a
multiple
bunch of skeletons
actions.
to fuck up?
No, you can't do multiple actions in this turn. There we go.
It's not even a full!
Doesn't matter. Succeeds with consequences.
Can the consequence be I kill him?
No. As you sort of have to strain yourself, so I won't give damage.
Perfect.
As you strain yourself, you're not used to holy magic. This is a new field, but listen, it's not. It's the ends justify the means, right? Thankful. That's the most evil thing.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. To fuck over Hugh, it's kind of funny.
As
I crit twice in a row, and Grunt is still having me lose. What is this bullshit?
Unfortunately, hate. You were set up from the start.
The dice are on my side, and you turn fate against me.
As you see this sort of beam of light down from the sky, where nothing stood before, you see this imposing figure of a man with luscious gold hair and a beautiful mustache.
Jesus Christ, Grunt, is that fucking Escanor?
Yes, it is.
Is that fucking Escanor?
Standing.
He looks familiar.
Standing at over 2 meters
The
tall.
only good character in fucking Seven Deadly Sins?
Yes.
Who the only character with a decent romance story that wasn't fucked in some way?
And the buffest man alive.
Megan came through.
The man who could talk all that shit and then back it up every time. No!
And you look at this, the resemblance is uncanny.
Who the fuck is that?
As Murka chuckles, that's you, Hugh. Before you died.
I'm right here.
I think he looks better than you do as skeleton. Huh?
As the man adopts very imposing posture. Been brought back. Means my job is not yet done.
I think it does. Go back to sleep, you fucking roided out fuck.
It looks at you. Just says, heroes never sleep.
Heroes never die.
I thought you were gonna say heroes never die, Grant. I would have killed you. Yeah, they do actually. All the only ones who don't are elves. Are you retarded?
I think he's mad. As the tranquil coughs.
Only the weak need sleep. The light of justice must always be shining.
Yeah, some other asshole will do that. Fuck off.
As Murka says, that's true. There's the representatives of the Dead Three are in that tower, and well, there's a mighty paladin that needs to go back and finish helping the world cleanse it of all this evilness. She sneers at you.
I'm pretty sure there are a bunch of just as equally proficient people to do that. Yeah, why don't you fucking do it, Mirka, Miss fucking Goody Two Shoes? Why don't you go kill those Dead Three?
That would go against my principles.
I can't. All right, during this time, I'm gonna shoot Thankful with magic.
Well, give me an invoke roll, I guess.
It's a mixed success.
As you shoot him, the paladin steps in front, just takes the fucking hit on one of his pecs. As
God!
the necrotic bolt sort of sizzles his skin a bit. Says,
That's a fucking evil rat, dude! You're gonna call yourself a hero and protect that thing? You know how many people that guy's killed? A lot of them!
he looks at
You
you.
should be kicking his ass!
He looks at you, Thankman says, is that true? Are you not willing to renounce your wicked ways?
Oh my god.
Listen, I'm always one to quickly change signs.
That means he'll change back to evil the moment someone says so.
The light
You
of
kill him now!
The light of Thaloon will protect him.
Oh,
Will bring
fuck
him
me.
to absolution.
No, it won't!
Anyone can be redeemed if they so choose to be.
Oh, you're such a fucking loser!
I was gonna say, Hugh, are you gonna glance around? As I'm not sure if you're gonna give me like a scan roll.
I assume my army is losing terribly.
No, they'll win. They're winning. They're
Holy
winning
shit.
spectacularly, actually.
Yeah, okay, then I will look around. What do I see, Grant?
They've been fighting skeletons and zombies.
Why? Why are they fighting skeletons and zombies?
I don't know. Are you asking that or just?
I think he's probably like mumbling that to himself as he's just like tapping his fingers on his skull.
Ask
They
your
should
mirror
be fighting
image.
that fucking angel.
Mirka's like, well, I mean, you did tell them to assault Moonrise.
I told them to assault the fucking winged whore.
Oh. Not the smartest troops, then, I suppose.
Oh, I hope they all die. I hope they all die so hard.
No, because the Glacia emboldened the lizard folk. I trained the cats, and the birds technically just work for Thankful. And the
But they're fucking idiots.
The trolls are like just, well, they're trolls.
Not the brightest. Not as bright as you, Hugh, your true self.
All right, so you resurrected this fucking lunk, and now my army is killing skeletons. My people, yes, genocide, my guys, my
Merca
brothers
just
and sisters.
shrugs and says, "See, I told you I'm evil." Winks.
You're so not evil.
I think she is Spanish with you. I think.
As the
Mirka,
paladin
the
starts
cool
walking
hag.
up to you.
Oh, you listen. You back the fuck away from me.
He's gonna go and hug you.
I'm at the moment he says to closer, I'm booking it.
Give me a finesse roll. Try and escape from his loving embrace.
Can I use my raised skeletons to try and slow him down?
You know what? Sure.
Take a stress. Oh god.
Still need a mixed success though.
An invoke or
Finesse.
finesse. Cool. Yeah, well, adios, muchachos.
Fine, listen, you've been.
It's a mix!
Listen, as you raise skeletons, like you see the sort of holy aura around him that just burns them away as you like. They slow him down as you book it. You run away from this, as he will run after you. His stamina.
Don't you touch me! I don't consent!
Evil does not need to consent to be redeemed.
That's really not culturally appropriate. That's problematic.
I do not know what that word means.
You're gonna get canceled.
It is the only person who can cancel me is myself.
That's not how that works. I hate you so much.
And that's why I know that you are the one who most needs my love.
Don't you touch me.
You need to let go of the hate. I am here to embrace you,
There is
brother.
no hate. I don't have emotions.
I can see you are distressed. That's fine. I will just.
Don't back off.
Thankful you just see Sir Hugh running away, followed by the other Sir Hugh.
God damn, America, maybe you have imparted a few things upon to me. God damn it.
Listen. I think I'm gonna change his name. Merca says, no. I think he strikes him more as a Mungus than a Maris.
Yeah, a fitting title, honestly.
No, he's a skeleton, so he doesn't get tired. But I've heard of stories about the other Sahyu. Never heard of him getting tired either.
The movable object in the immovable force, I see.
No, he was like a servant of Saloon.
Already now.
Yeah.
That's...
Learned all about his soul. That's why I needed the Asimar free as a favor.
He was cursed, I see, by someone.
He died playing Tiamat's children in the hells. I heard they took many of them to bring him down.
Oh, I see. He was resisting his true nature this entire time. Oh.
I've realized, Thankful,
Mm-hmm.
I could be doing this for so many other people.
May I be able to assist you because this is fucking fun as fuck?
I think so. I think the next victims of our schemes are right in that tower, being skewered by Zoran as we speak. Now, I know one just needs like a bit of love and affection. Poor child and all that. The other two, though, they're a bit more complicated.
Which one per chance? I don't think ball. What you mean?
Yeah, like how we're gonna deal with a ball spawn? How we're gonna redeem one of those?
I've heard the story of one ball spawn. I think the hero of Baldur's Gate back. I think.
Yeah, that one's gonna work for this one. But
Yeah,
you know what I think it's gonna do?
Mhm.
What if we turn her into like a doctor, the sick and wounded? make her like
That's-
heal people and cure diseases.
You gotta be under her supervision, though. You know, ball spawns and all. Especially depending on how far up the fucking blood chain she
Well,
is.
doesn't matter though. It's all slicing and dicing. And she smirks at you as you're walking into the tower.
Oh, fucking. You're a genius. As I hobble along on my fucking stick.
As Zorwin, as you're like battling, the older man is ready to engage. You see like an angel crash to the fucking floor as she's gonna like tackle him and just slam him into it like through a different wall, taking him out of the fight. As
Sora's just like, okay. You're good.
yeah, give another smash roll.
Gotcha. Oh, that's right, I have the
beautiful.
negative.
Success!
As you continue to beat down this woman, slamming her head into the ground eventually, as Sir Cohen just is like has long knocked out the other man. At this point, the fight is mostly over, as Murka and Tank will walk in.
You guys won't miss all the good stuff. At least there's something left in her, but I'm about to finish the job if you want to watch.
No, tormenting Mr. Maris was in fact way, way funnier.
I don't.
Oh, he was here?
Yes, he has run away. He is being chased by his true resurrected form.
Is he gonna fight himself? It's
No,
pretty
he
fun.
wants-
He's running it.
He wants to hug himself,
Ow.
but he's running
Okay.
away from that as well.
Well, as long as he doesn't go blind, I think he should be fine.
Hmm.
Thank you, Hate.
As Murka looks at it, says, "But no, please don't kill them. I still need to fix them."
Are you sure I can't just kill them? I mean, pretty easy.
It would, which does it make it worth it still? It's very easy to.
Very well. It's only because it's you, America. Can I get that other one's armor?
Yes, if you want to give up your nice adamantine looking armor.
Can I just have both?
We can melt you a new weapon out of it. How about that, eh?
Yes. With skulls and blood all over it. Yes.
Exactly,
Yeah.
a trophy.
Yeah. Listen, it's fine.
That was unthinking his mind. About the order?
There's well, you and Cohen can head outside and talk a bit with Hankwell as I'll mop up the rest of them.
Very well then. It's been a wonderful honeymoon.
Yeah. As the three of you kind of head out.
You enjoyed yourself? Had some fun?
Yes, it was wonderful. It's been a long time since I had to do rigorous battle. I need a bit more practice, though.
It seems dispatching a ball spawn, someone presumably up the chain, it's not a small feat, even for a fearsome Tenarius yourself.
Oh, she put up a good fight. She seemed to understand the fun of it all. Sadly, didn't get a chance to cross blades with the elf. He looked like he knew what he was doing with the hammer.
He's gonna fight old man now, Zorwin.
I don't know. Do all old men carry a hammer, carry a hammer and badass armor?
I think that's a bit beneath you. Not that powerful. More like more like a sad dad.
Oh, did he lose his babies?
Yeah, he did.
Does he need more babies to be less sad?
I don't. Where are you going with this?
I mean, I can bring out back his babies.
I mean, we need a babysitter sometimes, don't we?
Chuckles. Listen, I was thinking.
Hmm.
There's plenty of other powerful foes out there, but why restrict ourselves to this plane? Orca here, we could just go back to the hells.
We could. We
Go
could.
back to
Oh,
your old bosses and start kicking them around.
that is. Zoran looks a little bit uncertain as she thinks about that. She says, that is a dangerous task, Cohen. What about the babies?
Suppose we do need a babysitter then.
Of course. And I can't be a good mom if I don't at least see them grow.
Yeah? Are you willing to put off fighting for a bit?
Yes, it is important for the mother and father to be there for the progress of the children's lives. Yes. But afterwards, we can start killing. We can go back
Yes.
and kill.
It's fine. You can maybe you can take them on a few practice runs when they grow up a bit.
That's
That is
true.
also true. We can make it a family trip.
Yeah.
Also, what was an Asimar doing inside? I didn't have time to really.
It's a long story. So we had to ask her mom for a favor to bring back Hugh's true self.
Humongous was he was apparently
Paladin of Saloon. Yeah.
yeah.
He died in the house fighting many stones of Tiamat. Apparently.
I think even I'm gonna say, has even Zoran heard of Humongous before?
No. It was kept quite hidden because they were so embarrassed having a human strangle dragons with his own bare hands.
Sounds like a worthy opponent. Once Hugh has settled his situation, whether skeleton form or not skeleton form, maybe a battle will do us some good.
Oh, he did look pretty mighty.
I think that will take some time.
I feel like it's like two equally matched opponents running away from each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe Hugh shouldn't have skipped that leg day.
Well, hopefully we'll find out sooner than later.
Odd. And that sentiment. Hugh running away into the sunset, followed by his true
He's
soldier.
running towards. He's just trying to outlast him until Caligon can summon all the hags to fuck on Mirka. That's what he's trying to do.
You think that will happen with this force backing her up?
I'll say this.
Yeah, well, with Grunt constantly being like, nah, maybe not, but like.
I'm sure once the paladins sees Caligon, he will surely let him live. Are you sure about this?
Because every other guys can be redeemed, but dragons? Wow, see, now that's racist.
Well, are you gonna go to Caligon? Maybe he'll be redeemed. What if Caligon
Nah,
has also
just
been
running
fixed?
around the forest.
Think about this. Maybe it's a PTSD reaction. He's killed so many dragons. Maybe he wants to just sees another dragon and decides to fight that one
No,
too.
he's just running around the forest because he did say, tell Caligon, if things go wrong, do that. And the fact that he would probably be able to, he would notice after a while of Hugh not coming back that things have gone wrong.
The last great hack coalition worked out great, and I'm sure Caligon is also very interested in risking his life fighting Mirka.
Caligon's like, Mirka has on her side. Who now?
Yeah,
Wait,
don't forget. Calion was the one who told you to go to the necromancer because he didn't think the hags were enough.
Yeah.
You just didn't think the hags were a good idea because they're hags.
Yeah, and now apparently Mirka has slaughtered everyone that was there, and anyone who wasn't slaughtered became her ally.
Remember the skin cream?
So yeah. I'm sorry, Hugh. This was rigged from the start.
Will Mirka move into the castle? Will we restore it to true beauty?
Yeah, maybe. The land will certainly heal. We'll get Halcyon on the job. Mirka will make so many friends because of this.
That's true. Oh, that's true. We can all move to Moonrise Tower, actually. Take Ziggy with us. Take Ziggy with us, though, of course.
As, the servants performed admirably in battle, defeating the undead troops. It was wonderful.
Nice.
Truly an ending to befit them all.
Somewhere on the way, there's a plan about, I don't know, brainworms that someone burns by accident, never looks at it again.
At that they were meeting up, guys, we can get this stuff. I guess not. Maybe truly we needed the dirt shear. Dirge would have
Yeah.
saved Wisdom, but no. Unfortunately, Dirge does not exist in this universe. He gets fucked.
This is the no Dirge universe.
Yeah.
Although Dirge died like earlier.
Yeah, then
Of course, like, for fuck's sake, why Orin? For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
My beloved. I feel.
As such, this will be the end of the Wicked One.